New construction was really the first to sound the alarm bells when our market started to correct. They brought back incentives as fast as possible to help entice buyers. And when the rates started to skyrocket, they were the first to begin offering rate buydowns. And when that didn't pull in a lot more buyers, they began lowering their prices. Well, now some of these builders that are sitting with completed vacant homes that are not selling are turning to Wall Street and the institutional buyer. They're doing this to see if they can offload some of these homes to them and get them off their books. Last week, Bloomberg reported that home building giant Lennar is starting to shop 5,000 of their vacant, unsold homes to the institutional buyer. And Ali Wolf, chief economist for Zonda, said this to Fortune. What's an interesting dynamic with the institutional investor is that a lot of them have been sitting on the sidelines, waiting for that moment to strike. They're thinking, hey, I want to buy these homes from you, the builder, but I want to have discounts to do so. These institutional investors are not just looking for the 10% markdown. Ali Wolf actually said that they are hoping to see 20 to 30% price cuts. Wall Street institutional buyers buying homes from builders began in 2008 in the housing bust. This is when companies like Blackstone saw an opportunity to buy directly from distressed builders. And this is why some of these builders are going back to Wall Street and the institutional buyer today. At the time of me filming this video, it is at the end of the year, right around the holiday time, and it is very normal for the real estate market to basically stop. People are getting their last-minute shopping done, holiday parties are in full swing, and after a year like we've had, I think both buyers and sellers have a little bit of whiplash. Many that I'm working with right now are just kind of wanting this year to end so that we can see how next year is going to start playing out. And with the news we've gotten this week with the 10-year Treasury bill coming down, as well as our core CPI, this has just further dropped our mortgage interest rates from the 7.3% peak that we saw in October. And as interest rates come down, we know buyers are going to get off the fence and get back into the market because as the interest rates come down, the homes get more affordable, especially because pricing has also come down. This is just allowing buyers to negotiate on their homes and get a better deal. So I will not be surprised if we see our demand turn up in the beginning of 2023. And because of this, these institutional buyers are more likely to be ready to pull the trigger on some of these new construction opportunities. Wolf said this, what we are hearing now is that some investors, because mortgage rates have come down, they're afraid the primary buyers are going to come back into the market. So some of the institutional buyers are trying to rush in now because they're afraid that there will be a pop in demand from primary buyers and they're going to lose their opportunity. For buyers sitting on the fence right now, this should be sounding the alarm for you. If these buyers are worried they're going to miss out, I would be paying attention to this. There are really two reasons why builders are going to these institutional buyers right now. And the first reason is because of all the cancellations they've seen. As the interest rate spiked, these buyers that were waiting for their homes to be complete for 8, 10, 12 plus months, because of that interest rate spike, can no longer afford their home. Therefore, they've been forced to cancel. And then there were those that decided to cancel just based on what they saw going on in the market. They just no longer felt that the home was the value that they were under contract for. John Burns Real Estate Consulting reported a spike in cancellations back in October to 26%. Just to give you a little perspective, back in April, we were at 8% cancellation. These homes were already started and were going to be completed. And if they did not get another buyer soon, would soon be sitting vacant. For these homes, they call them quick delivery. They would always do additional incentives on them, more money to offer you to help get them off of their books. And if they don't move, going to these institutional buyers to get these off their hands seems like a great idea. And the second reason is home builders have a lot of inventory. They have homes that are under construction and coming that are not yet sold. Ever since our housing boom that started about 2 years ago, our inventory has been historically low. Because of this, home builders were doing anything and everything they could to get as many homes built as quickly as possible. However, with supply chain issues, this did not go as planned, and some of these builders were left holding the bag, with some of these homes now built and no buyers. This is leading them to want to offload as many of these homes as quickly as possible. And they're thinking that selling them in bulk to institutional buyers might be the way to go, even though they've got to come in with steep discounts. Who will buy these homes and how many will they sell? Well, no one really knows. But the one big hiccup is that one of the largest institutional buyers, Home Partners of America, has actually decided to pause their home buying because of the uncertainty in the market. And the reality is that not every single market has this abundance of new construction where deals like this would take place. Now, the Phoenix Scottsdale market currently has about 14% of the homes currently active and coming soon that would be considered new construction. And some of this is in the luxury price point and would not fall into this type of deal at all. Now, we do know that new home construction builders do not put every single one of their available homes into MLS, only enough to entice the buyers. And the areas we are seeing the most amount of new construction are places like Maricopa, Casa Grande, Buckeye, Queen Creek, and Surprise. And these are all considered kind of outlying cities where there is still land for builders to buy, to build. So could these cities be affected by this? Sure, some small builders and not so small builders could turn to the institutional buyer to take some of their stale homes out of their inventory. My hope is that some of these buyers get in there and make some great deals on these homes for themselves. I don't like to see homes sold to institutional buyers and that inventory removed from our market that doesn't allow a primary resident to buy this home and make it their own. I want to see more people become homeowners. Because if these homes do get sold to the institutional buyer, they get turned into rentals and will be removed from our inventory completely. So for those buyers out there still wanting to buy, this could be your chance to make a great deal on a new construction home. And if you'd like to see where else you can find some deals, take a look at this video. If I can answer any questions for you, please feel free to reach out. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.